Hey, what is going on, you Dead Set Legends? And welcome to a bit of Monday Night Mayhem. Welcome to a show that's all about variety. It's basically Maximum Bang Monday. We're going to play the same games. We're going to talk about arm wrestling. We're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to take the piss out of each other whilst enjoying the sport of arm wrestling. Your favourite games are back. We've got the Caption game. We've got Would You Rather. We've got the hot take at the end of the show. So stick around because we're going to talk about a number of things. And, of course, the capture, the thing to bring you in. We've got the old genius move. Or is it a bit of a mistake, Brian Shaw? Learning how to press, and we'll go into that in a bit of a detail. That could be our hot topic of there. But we're just going to hang about. Sit back, have a drink. Let me know wherever you are around the world on this Monday night. Big things are happening in about 10 hours. Lachlan Adair will be on the show. Dave Chafee is going to be on the show later on the week. So if you want to get with your bathers on and you want to get in-depth into arm wrestling, well, tonight's not the show for you. If you want to sit back and have your funny bone tickled, watch me piss myself laughing because of you Dead Set Legends, well, you're at the right place, at the right place. I can't even talk at the moment, but we're going to have a bit of fun. So, of course, things like...
Welcome to another edition of Would You Rather? Arm Wrestling's Hot Take.
And, of course... That is all of those games, takes or whatever will be in. And, of course, we just might have a special guest happening on there. So who is hanging about? We got Mr. Green says the brain. Vote in the poll. What's happening? If you want to buy the King of the Table 13 pay-per-view, the link is in the description. It's in the description of every single video that I've done. It's automatically uploaded. So get in there. The Drew 24 with the old aviators on. Looks pretty cool there. Howdy, 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 howdy. Says GB19. Tall Paul Hutchins. What's happening, buddy? What is happening? Scary Spook says he's early. Hanging out in the chat. Ready bang, says Dennis Smith. What's happening, Dennis? Rick James is up and about. What's happening, Rick? Hope you're doing well. Hit the like button while you're hanging about in here. Is Jerry's interview rescheduled? Yes, it is. Well, yeah. A date? Well, I don't know. I'm just waiting for a reply. He got back to me on why he couldn't make the show. So don't worry about it. By the time Jerry pulls Levan, Jerry will be on the show. You don't have to worry about that. Robert Kelly's hanging about. Says, what up, chat? Excited to see it all go down in Atlantic City. Absolutely. Thank you for bringing enemies on the channel. Italy, thanks you, says Luca. Not a problem. Enemies, where I'm very lucky, Luca, I'm very lucky. All the athletes, when they're not ordered by someone not to come on the show. Like I just sent out a message, want to come on the show? And they all say, anytime, love to help. So Erdemis is great. We have a great laugh before. We have a great laugh after the show. I wish I could film some of that. He even sometimes just calls me. Like it's very humbling. It's very humbling, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to just go, well, I don't want to throw Erdemis under the bus, but this time, I usually harass Erdemis. Let's do a show. This time, he messaged me. So that was pretty cool. Jerry was on Engen's show today, but he couldn't get away from work. So you heard his sales stuff. That's fair enough. Ready Bang says, Durs Erebus. The old Victor Bravos. I love a good Victor Bravo on a Friday night watching the footy. You're going to be here for King of the Table, right? Wrong, Dennis. Wrong. No. I don't do bookings in December. My daughter. So if you go back and look at all the King of the Tables, you'll see when Devon pulled Georgi Svetkov, I was not there because that was in December. And if I'd been a king of the table, I would have missed my daughter's birth. So now this year, December 12th, Jovi's first birthday. And then we've got her party 6 hours after King of the Table. So King of the Table, I need you to be done in about 4.5 hours. That would be great. So I won't be there. Yeah, so sorry about that, Dennis. If you are going to be there, that's great. I won't be. Good news, Levan said he pulled 3 times a year if he had worthy opponents. Yes, he said that a few times over the years. Look, everyone's coming up. I think he should, like, as long as Levan's right, I want him to pull 3 times a year. Worthy opponents, I think he should just take on whoever's the number 1 contender. Oh, thank you very much, Luca. Thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. And regardless of what happens for the rest of my arm wrestling career, I was very, very lucky to be there and call the action for that. So it was awesome. I reckon we'll get into the first topic of conversation is everyone is getting in there. So a lot of people are saying this. I'm pumped to see Brian for the after pool. Brian versus Levan after pool is a must. Levan's just got to hold him. Like, it'll break the internet, don't get me wrong, and I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities for not being king of the table, but I do not care, to be honest. I do not care. As in, 100% of the time, I would rather be at my daughter's birthday party. Sorry, arm wrestlers, but yeah. I just think Levan's too strong. Levan will just hold him. I think it'll kill it. I think it'll kill the hype. I really do. In fact, I might even make it a video. I know, GB19. But what will happen, it'll be really funny because I'll do the live commentary and then I'll just probably have to end my stream. I've got a certain time. The only thing that'll go my way is if they chuck 1 or 2 matches at like 11 a.m. as instead of a pre-show, a couple of those matches are on the pre-show and then they have 8 matches. You know what I mean? But I may just have to bugger off. Really big, bro. What is happening? Right, let's get into our main topic. We've seen it here. That's a bit better. Brian Shaw, Devon Larratt, they've been training. They're having a bit of fun. They're hanging about. Is it a genius move or is it a dumb move? Is it a mistake that Brian Shaw is training how to press? Well, I am here to argue both. And I've got a poll going. Get in there. Vote for it. It's going to be good. So, why it's... what do you want to start with? Do you want me to tell you why it's a genius move? Or why you want me to tell you, well, I think it's just a tiny bit of a mistake. What does the poll say at the moment? There's 3 options. Yes, no, or it doesn't matter. 31% say, yes, he should use the press against Eddie. 25% of you say, no, he shouldn't use the press against Eddie. And 43% of you say it doesn't matter. So, we'll get to some Brian after pull action at the moment. So I'll start off. Genius move. Why? It's a genius move for Brian. He's a much taller human being. He can access a lot of power because he's so used to lifting weights. So is Eddie, of course. But Brian accesses a lot of this power together, holding, Atlas stones, deadlift, overhead press. Everything is here. That's what makes a press really good. Here. Boom, boom. So for Brian to already be on top of Eddie, height-wise and lever-wise, and just pretend he's at one of those circus game show things, you know, where you hit the hammer down, the test of strength thing. I think it is a very genius move that they're really focusing on him using it. Eddie's going to be using it, so it's a matter of who gets there first, brings that shit down. Boom. Press, just like that, all together. And together now. I think it is a brilliant move for him to be teaching. It's really accessing where Brian's power is. Now, I'm sure you have all watched the video of them two training. I've watched bits and pieces of it. I think it's a great idea. I really do. I think it's a great idea. Let's say... Let me go back. Chris Hemsworth whooped on Levan. He's no chance against Brian Shaw. I think Brian and Levan should just get on the table together, no training or anything, just a visual of it. Yes. So that I agree with you. Just everyone go away. Legend says, Levan is a showman. He will make it look close with Brian if they after pull. Guarantee. I just want to see a picture of Brian and Levan handshaking. Seeing Levan look small will be something. Too early for the Brian after pull. Let the man make his journey in peace. He will arrive, but he needs a lot of time and build safe, strong arms at the same time. Give Brian, says Coastal. Want him around long term. Yes. Dennis reckons he won't need the press. He'll pull him through pretty quick. Brian's going to be too far ahead technically. I like it. Doesn't matter. What up, Mr. Worldwide? It probably won't matter. That's for sure. That's for Brian Shaw. Probably won't matter. But I think, and I'll tell you why in a moment. I'll get to your comments, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's a mistake. Of course, I like playing devil's advocate. Of course, I like having a bit of fun. Oh, what's that? Yep. Okay, yep. Beauty. Very difficult. Just double checking. We rock and roll. Always got to double check a few things. People message me all the time. I hope, regardless of what the outcome is, I hope Eddie sticks around in the sport. It would be great. I think he won't stick around first. He's got a few other things in the pipeline. Eddie is a very hot commodity, but I hope he comes back. That's my guess. As long as Larratt doesn't teach him with that goofy Kings move, I'm okay with the press, says Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hey, what's happening, my man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the early stages of the NBA season. That's probably the best. That is probably the best result. Oh, well, of course. Yes, he probably won't. Yeah, that'll be a match in the future as well, Tall Paul. Now, why do I think that this is... Why do I think that this is a mistake? Well, before I tell you, there's only one thing to do. Let's go to the arm wrestling news.
It's Scoops McKenzie here with the arm wrestling news. Eddie Hall has just remembered that he's in an arm wrestling match in 2 weeks and thinks he better start training. Severe weather warning in North America, where athletes are stuck in a vicious cycle about whinging about not being booked on pay-per-views, but doing nothing about it. Arm wrestling legend Travis the Beast Bajan has been spending his whole career asking for someone to tell him the greatest. No one has done it yet. Reno Masic has been arrested by Croatian police because they just cannot believe that a 20-year-old can be that powerful. We head over now to our special vision of the interview process for Engen Terzi's new HR manager.
Nobody move. Nobody move.
You motherfucker. Oh, okay. Hopefully too many people aren't in danger. I'm Scoops McKenzie, and that is Arm Wrestling News.
There you go. There's the arm wrestling news. Hopefully that becomes a weekly or fortnightly thing here on the show. Scoops is back. Breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, man. Breaking news. Right, let's get back to your comments. And I'll tell you why Brian learning the press is a mistake. What else have we got? Should let Brian and Eddie warm up on your neck. Oh, I would, Sam, but I won't be there. I won't be there. But that would be cool. I mean, they're just some of the things, Sam. Like, I love it. I'm so grateful that happened. I have been involved in a lot of memorable arm wrestling moments where it's awesome. And that's one of them. I really like it. What up, Cole Gray? What up? What's happening? Imagine thinking these guys do a double kings. Oh, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. Right, what have we got? Great hair. Scoops McKenzie, great hair. There will be no after pull per Devon, who told Brian no. Very smart coaching from Devon. Very smart. What else have we got? Brian would have a killer Kings move. He probably would. Tall Paul, I'm a bit annoyed here. Because, first of all, calling me Patrick Swayze, fantastic. How do you not know the movie Point Break? Jake Hard Target. Brett Ward. You guys are the best. Scoops McKenzie's been banned. That's right. What's up, Ozzy? What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? That's a mean-ass beard you got there, Jeff. Scoops. Always has the scoops. That is for sure. Montana. The beard's from Montana. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All these events, very, very honoured to be a part of it. Very honoured, Pronator. From the kitchen bench with my wife's cancer journey to then just chasing the dream. And I did 8 international trips this year. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And went to AWE as well when I had to get on a plane and fly to another state. So very, very, very honoured. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler's called. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, you're on speaker and you're live on YouTube.
I actually thought you were joking and now I think you're serious.
I am serious. I started at 11.
Sorry. Hi, everyone. Oh, my gosh. I was literally just ringing to be like, the girls had a fun time playing at the cafe. We're driving home. But I'll let you do your show.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see when you get home.
Alrighty. Ready? Bye.
There you go. I love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
But there you go. Nice call-in show. Nice little call-in show. I haven't done a call-in show in a while. Maybe I'll do a call-in show right before King of the Table. Get you guys in there. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. Did Mrs. Aussie have predictions locked in? Well, what had happened, guys, is earlier in the year, a promotion threatened to kill me because I was working with someone they didn't like. They wanted me to be exclusive to them or just hate who they wanted to hate. They wanted to control my channel. So I was like, guys, come on, calm down. We can all have a bit of fun here. And then the arm wrestling world's taken a real dark turn online with being toxic and things like that. So sometimes when I watch Devon and Michael Todd and people really attack, Jody and Rebecca, I don't like that. So I kind of put Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler on the bench and just went, right, hold your predictions. Plus, we just have no time with the two girls under 2. They need 100% full-time attention. So Hopefully very soon we'll get her on there. Right, I've been saying it for 10 minutes. Why I think teaching Brian Shaw a press straight away is a mistake. I understand that Brian has been training for a long time. He's been learning the fundamentals and he's been having a crack for 12 months. But for me, where the mistake can lie is the press is probably the most dangerous move to learn if you haven't had proper super matches. If you haven't had a lot of ready goes, proper match ready goes. Because once you dive in for the press and if someone rips you out here, that's the perfect way to snap your humerus. Dive in, ripped out there. Now, it could work against Eddie. One, Brian could be too powerful, and two, Eddie wouldn't do anything to try and hurt Brian. But I'd probably just go, Brian, you're 6'8", you're huge. Dump everything down. Drag back. Drag to your side of the table. And then maybe finish with a press. So, obviously, it's becoming one of the best moves. Kamil Jablonski came to superstardom with the press. Everyone knows about Lickety Lips Jerry Caderet with the press. But for me, you've just got to, just not the biggest fan. Now, they've got two awesome people teaching them in Devon and in Auden, both very intelligent people. But when it just comes to game day, it can get a bit worrying. All righty. What are the comments got to say? I think Brian's team at the match should blow train whistles when he comes on. I wonder if he'll come out to that, like if he's sticking with the train moniker. I wonder if he'll come out with, come on and ride it, toot, come on and ride it, and ride it. You know, what's that song called? Yeah. I can be my lover, And it's like, you know, they talk about the train. Am I just saying two different songs? She is under contract to our two daughters. What else have we got? Who doesn't? A lot of people love Rebecca, but I remember in the Monster Michael Todd hatred days, or people would be on my channel saying nasty things, and I didn't like it. What else have we got? Let me scroll down. Can Brian beat Irakli? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. That's the one thing. When someone new comes in, we're quickly throwing him to the wolves. No. Let Auden get us some reach. Let him get us some reach. And then in a couple of years, let him pull the Iraklis and the superstars of the sport. But let's get more eyes on the sport. Let's get more people coming on to the sport. What else have we got? Everyone wants the Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, come on and ride it. And ride it. There you go. What's happening? My man, Armenian arm wrestling. So then that brings me to the first part of, well, let's just play both games.
Welcome to another edition of Would You Rather?
Right, would you rather? Well, I'm going to give you two options, and I want everyone in the comments to tell me their options and tell me why they are choosing that option. It is a bit of fun. And I'm going to go back to, would you rather Neil Pickup coaching you, or would you rather Devon Larratt coaching you? Drop it in the comments. Have some fun with it as well. Which one of these two would you rather have coach? And you know what? Let's do a poll for it. And I've got one more would you rather game. Hit that like button while you're hanging about as well, guys. Coaching you, Devon Larratt. And tell me if you can, start the poll while you all hit the like button and tell me why. Would you rather Neil pick up coaching you or Devon Larratt? I can't get my over there. Okay, what else have we got? Train Kept It Rolling by Aerosmith would be better than Crazy Train. Ooh, interesting. If you gifted them both, you are done. Shirts, they would get a good laugh, or hats. They love saying it to each other. I've missed that one there. Don't know what that means. Long Black Train, I don't know that one. Sorry, Jeffrey. Answer, yes. Rick Chains. Wait, where's Rick's one? But you're Canadian, Rick, so you're cheating. Canadian. Neil for freshman year, Devon for senior year. School Ladyboy says Neil. Interesting. But why? Tell me why. Oh, see? Jeffrey listens. I picked Devon because I'm a trash talker too, and he's the king of trash talking. Durr says, Devon Larratt, so I can be shown ways to cheat the system. How does he cheat the system, Durs? I know you love having a bit of fun with the Durs. Hi, Ozzy. It's good to see you getting East versus West guys back on the channel. I'm kind of surprised. Did England finally come around and see that it's best for everyone? No. So, yes, the guys are coming on my channel. It was more the athletes, and I think they just didn't want, like, in the lead up to East versus West. He didn't want it. You can't keep him off my channel forever, because now, like, yeah, because people just enjoy themselves, and yeah. So, like, when I've had people on, I was like, hey, I know what was said in the chat, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah. So it's going to be all fine. I'm not really bothered if it wants to keep telling people not come on my show. That is fine. I got 92 legends in the chat at the moment that I can just hang out with. And there's a million arm wrestlers on the planet. But no, the athletes just went, I'm going on Aussie show. Ricky Wiggly is in there. Gateway Arm says, I picked Neil and I'm Canadian. I've been coached by Devon before, so would like a chance with Neil. But if you didn't have a chance, you'd pick Devon because you're Canadian. Devon in a short, I'm a short arm, so he could teach me how to beat a long lever. Devon Larratt is the best of the best, even in coaching. There you go. Neil would be better for me, seems to explain things better. Okay. I like it. See, I like that answer. Like the stream. I like that one as well. Yes, please. What else have we got? Press conference should be good. Hey, another Jeff in the chat. What up? Devon for the new Anito, the sport. Better fundamental breakdown. There you go. Someone has been coached by Devon. Devon, no bias detected. Love it. Awesome. So what does the poll say? 105 people in the chat. Hit the button. Hit the like button. And a lot of you need to go back and check out Scoops McKenzie. You missed out on the breaking arm wrestling news. Breaking arm wrestling news. Neil seems more interested. Brian can destroy Eddie in a strap, but will his ego not allow him to intentionally slip? I don't think it's his ego, EPV. I think it's more just not knowing when to let go, not knowing when to go into a strap. Just panic. Because you got to understand, you get it all. You get all this information, and then sometimes, I've done it myself, you shit the bed. You just forget everything. You lose it. But it's in there. So, all right, I've got one more Would You Rather, and then we'll talk about something a little bit later on we'll play. I've got a couple of caption games as well. There's everyone, I like it. So this one's more of a fun one. 109 people in the chat. I'll read a couple of more comments. Hit the like button while you're in there. I would pick Devon because he explains things. Well, I think Neil explains things as well. The way that I understand better the way it flows, I kind of keep up with the same wave pattern and wouldn't feel intimidated, and I'd focus more. Interesting. I like it. I asked you to tell me why, and you told me why. Okay, we'll end that poll. And then if I go here, start the poll. Would you rather so part 2 of Would You Rather, hopefully a weekly game. Would you rather Jerry lick your face 10 times or LeVan squeeze your hand once as hard as he can? I don't know why I think of these things. And that's what Monday Night Mayhem is all about. Would you rather Jerry lick your face 10 times or LeVan squeeze your hand as hard as you can? Have a think about it. Hit the like button while you're there. Tell me why as well. Oh, this one's got me. I would rather Jerry lick my face 10 times. Would much rather that because, like, I probably won't drown. I can recover from it. I felt LeVan squeeze my head at a King of the Table press conference, and that shit is hard. You can live from Jerry's lick. LeVan, an easy one. LeVan, I have bad blood flow. No, it doesn't depend. Just play the game, EPV. Just play the game. Hope to have a hand afterwards. Rick, you've got to pick one. Don't be like that. I can wash Jerry's tongue off, but I can't wash my broken hand. See, that's where I was leaning towards. I have lost it. I absolutely have lost it. I rather like having hands, unfortunately, says A Stark. What else have we got? LeVan, I can survive from even if my hand is gone. The other, not so much. Right here, officer. Both would get 1 million views on YouTube. Hey, Jason Merlot. How you going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You're playing fire with this one. Lick or square? Well, pick one. Jerry looks like Jabba the Hutt. Probably someone else, but I felt him squeeze my head. So he's got a pretty strong grip. But which one of those would you rather? A lot of people are taking the broken hand. I honestly thought, well, it's funny. A lot of people are taking the broken hand, but Jerry's winning in the poll. So some of you are lying. You're lying. I am getting licked by Jerry. Easy. Definitely getting licked by Jerry. Oh, also, speaking of Jerry, I need you guys to come in droves. Let me just find it. Maybe the dashboard, that might be better. I've got a new video And I need you all to watch it. So let me just share the screen while we play this game. Present. So if you all get a chance, after the show, this goes for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's all, 3 minutes. Get in there. And if you could all watch that, that would be amazing. Why Jerry can defeat Levan Saganishvili. Goes for 3 minutes. Get in there and have it. Appreciate you guys. Watch that one. Oh, okay. Okay, beauty. Right. We'll get rid of that. Where was I? All right. So let's get this back up on. Wait. What are people saying? I'd rather Levan break my arm than Jerry lick me once. Wow, Richard. I feel bad for Levan in more ways than one on this one. Why is that? I'm telling him he's strong. Brian's got the strongest jib. I'm a germaphobe. Drew's a germaphobe. There you go. Boy, he's going to win the first round by death lick. If he just leans over enough for the press, it's going to be great. Brian soon to be number one. Oh, I love it. I think he'd rather Levan squeeze his hand, Alex, because Jerry's a lot stronger than what I am. A lot tougher. So there you go. Oh, hey, Joe Meek, how you going, buddy? How drunk would you have to be to try both? I wouldn't be so much drunk. I've had Levan squeeze my head as hard as he can. Did that for free. Jerry, it's all about the money. Talk to me, Joe. Offer me some dollary dues. Offer me some of the something I can put in the girl's bank account. And we can go from there. Ugh. Anyway. So now I'll get this one back on the screen. The main topic that we're talking about. But I also want to ask everyone here in the chat while we're having a chat with about Brian Shaw. Also, don't forget Lachlan Dave Chafee will be on the show. Lachlan within hours will be on the show. Given the footage that you've seen, take everyone else's opinion out of it. Based on the footage that you have seen, how long do you think it would take Brian Shaw to beat maybe Rivas? Rivas, Las Vegas. How long do you think it would take for that? For Brian to beat a Rivas. Parvo would say this poll is stupid. 2 years, says Jeff. Let me end the poll. 60% of you would rather be licked by Jerry, but the consensus in the comments was everyone would rather have Levan squeeze their hand. I cannot express how angry I am. Roy says 10 years. Interesting. Jeff says 1. You just said 2. 1 year. 6 months to beat Rivas. 6 months to be like top 15 in the world. He's definitely got base strength. 2 years, 5 minutes, says Mike. Brandon Koala. Did he say your last name? Koalawa? Apologies if I've butchered your last name, Brandon. I thought you were going to say Levan. Bit of premature there, Jeffy. 5 trips to Georgia, 6 months of training hard. I think Brian catches up faster than expected. So is that because he has so much access or because of the raw power that he has already got? Very, very intrigued. Very intrigued. I think it'll take a lot longer. Now, I love Brian, but there's just something about it that I think will take a lot longer than what it should. I think it'll be longer than 2 years. Top 10 in the world, top 15 in the world. Man. Erebus, it's been about 12 months, I think. Roughly around 12 months. Interesting. I'm intrigued. That's for sure. That's for Brian Shaw. Very intrigued to see the way that it goes. What else have we got? Just double checking a few things. Sorry. A couple of my videos on Instagram with one of my other accounts have gone gangbusters. So I keep getting all these messages and viral things and things like that. Okay. Rick Chains, 3 years, in my opinion. He's going to look good with a badass loss now and then. I think Brian needs to beat strongmen. If we're putting all of our eggs in the Brian Shaw basket, like needs to beat Krill, needs to beat Eddie Hall. I like Big Loz. I don't want him to beat Big Loz, but if all of our eggs are in Brian Shaw, then he just needs to keep beating strongmen and then slowly get into it. I understand that's going to take time. Brian might not have time. Brian might get bored. He might turn up to King of the Table and go, there's more action in a deadlift than there is in arm wrestling. You know what I mean? So we'll get in there. Ricky Wiggly. One year hardcore training. Richard Sheck. Did you see Auden tell Eddie he would destroy him? And Devon react to his comment. Thought that was great. I'm a big fan of Auden, but I agree with Devon. I don't think it's a good idea to try that yet. No, I didn't see. I didn't see what you're talking about, Richard. I didn't see that. I've seen some of that video. I haven't watched too much of it. What else have we got? Less than 2 years. Brian versus Lachlan, good match. Yeah, but then if Lockie beats him, I'd rather Lockie versus Leonidas left arm. That's what I want to see. Lockie Leonidas left arm. Okay, he may have. I hope you are right, Brandon. I hope you're right. What else have we got? Okay. So, yeah. So the consensus is in between 5 minutes, 2 years with one person saying 10. I think I don't know. I really don't know. Alrighty. Steve. Which arm wrestler? That's what I was going to say. Just leave Brian. Let Brian do his own thing. Leave Brian alone. You know that Britney meme? Which arm wrestler is considered the gatekeeper for the super heavyweight? Who would someone need to be considered good enough to compete at East versus West? It's the same name every single person on the planet says, And it is my guest on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Dave Chafington, Esquire, Junior the Third. It's Dave Chafee. Dave Chafee. 6 years-ish. Right. What I'm going to do for the next 2 minutes before we get into our caption game, I want you guys to give me a would you rather. Give it to me. Would you rather? And I'll try and get through as many as I can in 2 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a lot of would you rather. So just give me this and then, this and this, this and this. Get through as many as you can. Pump the comments. And then I'll see what I can do. Give me some would you rathers. Right, let me just get rid of that. Don't forget Lachlan Adair. In about, I'm going to say 9 hours. In about 9 hours, Lachlan Adair will be on the show. And then Dave Chafee Thursday night. I'm going to try and get James Wall on the show to talk about his huge match at Arm Sports Entertainment. I want to get him on very soon because his match is sooner than King of the Table. And then some more people from King of the Table. Okay. A few of them are coming in. Get your would you rathers in. And I'll just try and answer without context. Caption game's happening very, very soon. Would you rather smooch with Rosie O'Donnell or Betty White? I prefer to smooch with women, so I'm going Betty White. Would you rather lick Devon's feet after his 5-mile walk or watch Jerry say winner for 3 hours? I'd rather watch Jerry say winner for 3 hours. That's hilarious. And I still enjoy it. That could be a fun live challenge. Winner! 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 And I have to watch it for 3 hours. Oh, I need to write that down. That's a good one. Would you rather wear Devon's green sweatshirt for 24 hours or give Devon a foot rub for 10 minutes? They're both really easy. They're both really easy. Because 10 minutes, that'll just go like that. Because I'll just talk to Devon. And his shirt for 24 hours, well, I probably stink. So I'll probably make the sweatshirt worse. Try again, Jason. Would you rather lose to Ryan Bowen or call Oleg Zoc out on the right hand? Or call out Oleg Zoc's right hand on stage? Well, calling out Oleg Zoc is easier because he just has to go, nah, I'm not pulling you, you drunk Australian. No, thank you. I always lose to Ryan. And losing to Ryan's not bad at all. Where have my comments gone? Wait. They've just disappeared. Oh, all right. We'll go again. Would you rather have a ready bang alarm or Rivas Las Vegas? I think I'll go with Rivas Las Vegas, GB. Rivas. Because my alarm goes off at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. And I feel that the rare times that my wife is asleep or we've got the door open and our daughter's... Basically, I need my alarm to be quiet enough so I can hear it. But having ready, bang, I don't think would be good. So I'll go Rivas. Who will win, Erdemis or Todd? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I can't answer that right now. That is a very tough one. I am sorry, Cade. Right, couple more. Would you rather have 10 super matches in a row or train for 10 hours straight? 10 super matches in a row. I like competing better than training. Yeah, Uncle John's just got so much other stuff going. He's taking a step back from arm wrestling. He's got a couple of more matches that he's committed to, but he's taken a step back. So hopefully not too long, but probably, and I would reckon at least 6 months we won't see Uncle John on the show, which is very sad. He's still a mess mate. I message him all the time and speak to him all the time, but he just needs a break. He needs a break. He really does. Okay. Would you rather have the third place trophy or a first place one? At the time, I wanted the first place one. Of course, that's why I was competing. But 100% now, I would rather this one. Okay. Would you rather be a human with strawberry thoughts or a strawberry with human thoughts? I'd rather be a human with strawberry thoughts because I just want to know what a strawberry thought is. If you could only choose one, would you rather have Lachlan beat Krasny or Jerry beat Levan? Probably Jerry. No, probably Lachlan. Because I just want to know if Jerry can beat Levan. I don't want that wish granted, if that makes sense. I just want to see if Jerry's got it. Okay. Would you rather have Maximum? Last one. Would you rather have Maximum Bang twice a week or Aussie go live every day? I'd probably Maximum Bang twice a week. I love going live. I love going live every day, but too much of something good can be... And I really enjoy doing Maximum Bang with John. Right. Wait. Would you... Well, funny enough, mate, ours goes the opposite to yours. So, yeah. Oh, would I rather have the American toilet? I'd rather a 3D TV. All righty. Time for that was fun. All righty, let's have some fun. Caption game. If you know it, fantastic. If you don't, I'm just going to put a picture up. The first picture is just for you to caption it. Usually I have a question. You got to answer it. You know, you've all been here. You guys would know. So I just want you to caption this photo. Hey, Sebastian, what is going on? What else have we got? I think both would be interesting. But right, caption this, you Dead Set Legends. Caption this. Get in there. Hey, Major, what is happening, bud? Some good ones already. Okay, my lord. They found Gilligan. Devon gonna have I can see hammer over my dead body. I eat 4 hours like you for breakfast with nails on the side. I swear I was just petting the horse. Oh. Free will is an illusion, folks. Hey, what is happening, mates? I got to pull Devon again. FOMO. Escape from Moscow, the sequel. Oh, tonight on Russian Survivor. Where are my pancakes? You idiot. Hey, Hayden, how you going, mate? What else have we got? What else have we got? I don't need no jacket with this much air. Devon stole my hammer. Smell my thumb? What? When you see the same at in the kids section. Oh, he's walking past Baby Gap and double looks it. Ha! Oh. Anyone seen my hat? Look at my toilet paper hat. Oh, Ricky. Give me the bassinet. Oh my God. I'll leave it up for a little bit. And I can't even remember what my other, I think I've got one or two. We'll just see what we'll leave this one up for a bit and we will have a bit of fun with this absolute car crash scene. Oh man. My phone's blowing up. There you go. All right. Okay, let's go back. Freeze frame from the Team Wolf transformation. That's a good one. I can't take my jacket off. I gave you the shirt off my back. What are you complaining about? Wolfman stops you on the street. Terminator audition gone wrong. I think that's winning so far. Naked and Afraid interview after the first 3 seconds. George Animal Steel is my father. Funny thing is, I'm wearing a shirt. Oh. So there are no hairy babushkas next to me. Oh, some good ones. I just kind of want to leave this up some more. Oh, man. Oh, you guys are great. Right, let's roll on. What was my next one? Why is Monster Michael Todd laughing? And I'll save the third one for next week. Why? Oh, that's why my battery was going down. Why is Monster Michael Todd laughing? Let me know. Get him in there. Alrighty. So why is Monster laughing? Get him in there, guys. We've got some big things happening in the show, and I can't wait. Get rid of all them. While you get your questions in. I better not delete that. He pulled off the yeah. It's like mid-show, and he's like that, and he knows he's let off a ripper one, and she's like, "Oh, Michael." Mrs. Todd looks offended, whatever it is. I tell ya, these two are some of my favorite people in arm wrestling. They are great. They are great. I'm so happy to meet them in person, King of the Table. Because someone asked him who he voted for. What else have we got? Oh, mate, I'm in. Oh, this is why I love playing it, Jeff. Cut it out, Hayden. You must have 2 screens on, mate. Get strong at the gym. Get strong. So why is the monster laughing? I'll leave this up for a bit. He queefed. Oh, yuck. You guys. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. Hey, how good's this? Devon and Auden Larratt teach Brian how to press 130,000 views. Brilliant. Don't forget to watch my video after this. It goes for 3 minutes. It goes for 3 minutes. Oh, you guys killed me with the Dennis one. You guys killed me with the Dennis video. I'll see if there's any more. And we just might leave it at that. Oh, man. All right. We might just leave it. So, before we wrap up the show, are there any final questions you guys want to ask that I can quickly answer? And then we're going to get into arm wrestling's hot take. We'll finish the show, have a bit of fun. Now, I've noticed what I like with StreamYard. They've allowed me to insert an outro video. So I wonder if I end the stream with the hot take. And then you guys can't talk about my hot take. Interesting. Very, very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. Right.
Arm wrestling's hot take.
So my hot take is, I mentioned it a little bit in the arm wrestling news, guys. The one thing I can't stand is when people, and it's been happening for years all over the arm wrestling world, and I hate it, is when people bitch and they moan and they complain. It's like, they're just booking the same guys and East versus West. Why can't I get on a pay-per-view? They're not looking at all the real talent. I deserve to be on the big stage and things like that. Stop it. If I see you in person, I'm going to hit you in the snout. You're showing your age and you're showing your immaturity, and you're showing that you should never be booked on a pay-per-view. You're going to complain publicly on Facebook, on Reddit, on Instagram, I'm trying to think, Snapchat, whatever all the social medias are, that you're not getting booked. Whether it's cryptic posting, vague posting, or just flat out putting it straight, that you're not getting booked. Do something about it. Whinging on Facebook in a promoter's eyes makes you look terrible. It makes you look weak. Go and ask the promoters. Everyone in arm wrestling is very easily accessible. Fun fact, I reached out to Don Adrice. Hey, Don Adrice, my name's the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I run this show. Would love to have you on the show. Blah, blah, blah. Did the show with him. Afterwards, I said, Don, what will it take to get me at King of the Table? And we had a very good conversation. When Larry Wheels and Adam Silver came to Australia and they were still involved with King of the Table, I said, boys, what's it going to take? I'm working my guts off here. I believe I'm the man. I didn't whinge. I'm never getting invited. I went out and I worked hard and I went and got it done. And I became the most in-demand arm wrestling commentator in the world. So if you are an athlete around the world and you want to get recognized, and you want your talents to be put on the main stage where people have got to pay their hard-earned money to see you arm wrestling. You want to show your talents, and you want to show how good you are, and you deserve to be on the big stage, then go out and get it. Don't whinge about it. It's not good. Makes you look terrible. Makes you look terrible. I wish you all the best. That is my hot take. Thank you for listening. What do you guys say? Hey, Phil, what are you, UK? We're just about to wrap up in a couple of minutes. Okay, Jake, I'm sorry they haven't asked me to pull on East versus West. There, I said it. It's my hot take. I've been seeing it for years. And it's just like, guys, like if you've got sour grapes, do something about it. Just do something about it. Whether it's approach the promoters, train harder, start social media. I'm not one, and I could be completely wrong with my hot take, but I'm not one to sit and wait. If I want to be booked in an event that I really like, I'll go approach them and talk to them. I've been hassling Steve Kaplan for ages, mate, and he was going to bring me over to WA. I kept, mate, I'm your guy. How can it work? Let's do it. And I approached Donna Drees. What's it going to take? If you are going to sit there and wait for something to happen, well, your ass is going to get sore waiting at the bus stop because it's not going to happen. Very rarely does it. You can all hang shit on Ryan Bowen. He went out there and got it done. He grinded for 7 years. No one was watching his channel. Now it's over 100K. There's just so much. What else have we got? What would it take for you to come back to Canada? Well, someone's just got to book me. That's all. Someone's just got to book me, Rick Chains. Get a promotion to book me in Canada. I know major arm wrestling championships. Ian Carnegie want to bring me over next year. So hopefully then. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jeff. Positive energy, yeah, man. Jake. No, I just don't like whinging. Phil, you know me. They should post videos of themselves arm wrestling instead of complaining. Yes, that'd be a good way. I'd love to get Joe Rogan on the show. Could you imagine that? So that, Ricky, another thing. Another thing was Gary Roberts from Arm TV used to have a call-in show every week, and I used to race home from work to get on there. If anyone had an open invite, I was there. If you're an athlete, go pull a tournament. You win enough tournaments, people will start talking about you. So I would be on Gary Roberts Arm TV. I remember perfect example. Gary Roberts did a New Year's Eve podcast, a 24-hour New Year's Eve podcast. And he had scheduled guests. And I started getting angry. I started getting annoyed because I'm like, what? He's boring. He's vanilla. Why are they getting them? I can run it. So I hadn't spoken to Uncle John, and that's when I started messaging Uncle John. Dude, you need some time off during this podcast. They had mentioned, like, I'm starting to like this Aussie arm wrestler guy. This. And, got on there, nailed it, and the rest is history. But, yeah, go out and get it. Go out and get it. Anyway, that'll do. That will do. What I do hope you all do for the rest of the day, because in 9 hours, Lachlan Adair will be on the show. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Dave Chafee will be on the show. And then I'll book some more people because I want to bring you the best athletes on the show, and hopefully you can all get a question for them. But what I want you to do for the rest of the day, for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year, for the rest of your lives, is be happy. Be happy. So much more fun. Be happy. And I hope you are happy, and I hope whatever you do for the rest of the day, it's fun. And even if that means you're sleeping, getting your energy, then that is brilliant. This has been Monday Night Mayhem. You've made me laugh and almost had tears come out of my eyes. You guys are great. Go watch my Jerry Cadorette video. It's only 3 minutes. And I will see you very, very soon if you're going to watch the Lachlan Adair live stream. See you, legends.